Good day. So this is my story for safety culture and the whole, hopefully it'll tie everything together for you. So I've always worked with Shell for the majority of my life, for the first 17 years of me going to sea. So it's at a very high level of safety, at the proactive, maybe even possibly the generative level, where everyone understands their job, everything goes very, very well. And for whatever reason, I'll tell you, it's not a story I'll tell later on, why I left, and that's fine. So I went to work on oil rigs, and so I thought this would be great, working on an oil rig. I've heard about upstream and how safe they are, and it'll be awesome, you know. So I go down to Brazil and join this rig, and it is 1972 down in this rig. People are out smoking on deck, boiler sleeves are rolled up. I remember specifically in my first week there, so Shell has these life-saving rules, 12 life-saving rules. And if you break these rules, you're fired automatically, right? It's just pure compliance-based driven. And so I remember my first week on this oil rig, I remember talking to the guy who was giving me the handover, and in my first week, I had broken 7 life-saving rules, which means I would have lost my job 7 times. And I think there's another 12 things that I did where I would have lost my bonus. Okay? So just safety, non-existent. Tank entries without permits, barely checking the atmosphere, ridiculously stupid stuff from a shipping point of view. On board there, they thought this was perfectly acceptable. Just, yep, that's how we do things around here. So I come from ships where everything has its place, everything is perfect, all designated, and this place is an absolute dump from start to finish. So I was on this for 3 years. So my first year, I was just trying to clean. That was it. Open reporting, if I got 1 or 2 open reportings a month to tell me about unsafe acts or unsafe conditions on board ship, that'd be it. 1 or 2 a month. It was brutal. And I got 120 guys on this thing. So no one is participating. Pathological rule breaking. I couldn't believe it. It was quite refreshing, actually. You know. So that's fine. So my first year, I'm the barge master, the night captain on this thing, and my first job for the first year is just cleaning. Okay. So at 10:30 every morning, we would give everyone on board a black garbage bag and just pick up junk and throw it away. We do this 2 or 3 times a week, all right? So, and there was no open reporting. There's all kinds of unsafe acts, unsafe conditions kicking around this boat, millions maybe even. I know we always talk about thousands, but on this thing, I could easily pick up millions of things that are wrong. And no reporting was done, all right? So for my first year, all I was trying to do was clean. There was just crates of stuff from 20 years back, old bits and pieces of everything. Anyway, so my first year, so we're down in Brazil, learned the job I was, and Brazilian crew, and you couldn't fire these guys, so standards not particularly high, you know, they had to be there for the nationalization project. And anyway, the rig moved, and with the move, it went to the North Sea, where compliance is extremely important. So we lost all the local crew, and still cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. And open reporting, still non-existent. Safety culture, what's that? You know, we're fine, we're doing great. You know, purely at the pathological, reactive level, no calculative level, no compliance with procedures. The procedure, that's more of a guideline, you know, that kind of culture. All right? So now we're going north. I'm throwing everything we can, we throw away, and then we had to do a dry dock where the safety case was involved, introduced, and now we're starting to prepare for the North Sea, doing some hardware changes, so forth and so on. So we're in dock for 9 months, and this is my opportunity to now, new crew, change the whole mentality on board of just compliance. That's all I'm shooting for. Just, if we're going into a tank, do gas readings, do this, have safety people, have a standby man, all these basic things, just moving rig moving procedures, all that kind of stuff. So we're just 9 months of me just getting people to comply. Still, I'm not there. People are still breaking the rules, still breaking the rules and stuff like that, but I'm getting there. The culture is starting to, and not just me, it's not a one-man show by any means. The tool pushers now understand that they're going to have to comply with rules and regulations and stuff. So we go out into our first well, and By this time, we're actually clean. We got some new gear on board. People are starting to think, oh, we could improve this place gently. Still not 100% compliance, but maybe we're 60 or 70% of the way there. All right. And now I've asked everyone to start to participate in the open reporting system. I'm actually forcing them to. I said, look, either give me this or we'll take away something else. It's just a good old stick. There's no carrot. Carrots don't work at this stage. You still need to use the cane to beat them into it, beat them into submission. So all they're going is, oh, Dave, you just want numbers, the statistics, the company's pushing this. There's just a numbers game, all that good stuff. So we're still cleaning, we're still participating, but now we're at the point now where we're actually seeing progress. People see improvement. And now I'm getting my open reporting, my unsafe acts and unsafe conditions being reported. Things are fixing things, repairing things, and there's improvement day in, day out, day in. And I guess by the end of my second year, I'm at compliance, probably 80 or 90%. Accidents are still happening by far. Nothing like what I'm used to experiencing on board ships, but we're getting there. In my third year, I've gotten away with the stick. Now I'm dangling carrots. Now if you put in so many of these, reportings or this, you get prizes for so much stuff, so forth and so on. So now people are not being beaten into submission. People understand the system, and now they're starting to find things, put suggestions in for improvement. That's the culture is improving. Okay. By the end of my third year, I'm actually able to start to paint. Just little walkways with yellow lines, just the little things that make me happy. All right, I'm close to probably being between the calculative and the proactive stage, where people are starting to participate, look for things happening, going wrong, and so forth and so on. So I tell this story because people go, as your ship gets more safe, your reporting should go down. That's what they always think. My ship is more safe. And, as you get higher standards, things should be going around less, so therefore open reporting should go down. This is my example to say, no, it is the complete opposite. If you have a culture where I can go around and pick up 120 bags of crap every second or third day, I should be getting bazillions of open reportings coming in, on unsafe acts, unsafe conditions being mentioned. But it's not, because there's zero culture. You're in a bottom pathological, break the rules, pure reactive stage. No one cares. That's how it works. But as you progress, as people start to see participation, as you start to see progress, that is when open reporting starts to flourish. Okay? And if you're on a stage where at the generative level, and you're unsafe acts and unsafe reporting, but now you're reporting such minute things, you don't have a sign on your door or this, or you're putting on little signs for non-slip here and this. It's all about the details now. But you're actually getting more because you're not bogged down in just picking up garbage, right? Now, because safety is so elevated on your ship, it influences everything else you do. Your costs, your safety, of course, but also how efficient you are at your work. You haven't got to spend time picking up junk and setting up for all that kind of stuff. Now it is just, you are at such a high level where you're at the generative or proactive level, safety inflicts improvement over everything. And that is my story for how open reporting should work and how your culture should improve over time. There you go. Thank you very much.